Of people who listen on the app in Northeast Ohio. But the people who listen out of state have to listen on the app. Like Austin in Houston. Brent is a bureau chief in Leavenworth, Kansas. Rick listens in Albuquerque. Kim's in Grand Rapids. Greg is one of our Canadian bureau chiefs. He's in Temagami, Ontario. And Catherine's down in Tampa.
Hey guys, happy Friday. You mentioned The Replacements, and I was watching the movie The Replacements last night, and I've always loved that movie. Always thought it was funny, and I realized I'm an idiot because it's not a good movie. It's really bad. It's terrible. But I'll still watch it because I'm a sucker. But just wanted to put my 2 cents in and see what you guys thought.
I've never seen The Replacements. That's that Keanu football movie?
That is a movie that if it is, like, if I'm on a road trip or something and that movie's on, because I don't watch, you flip around on TV and watch TV like it's 1991. I will.
Well, I mean, I have Hulu Live. It's like cable television.
Listen, I got DirecTV, but I still watch.
You don't flip around?
No, never. Never, ever. I watch live sports. And that's about all on there. And then, but if I'm in like a hotel where I have to, I'll watch The Replacements every time it's on.
I've never seen it.
It's
him and Gene Hackman, yeah?
Gene Hackman.
Who's the female lead in that?
What's her name? I can't remember. But they got strippers to be the cheerleaders, and it's a very late 90s, early 2000s movie.
Okay.
The 7-Up guy's in it. Orlando Jones.
Or Jeffrey Holder. Which one?
Orlando Jones.
Okay. Brooke Langton is the girl? Who is that?
I don't really remember her from anything else.
Oh, okay, I recognize her.
But
mostly TV.
Who's the director? John Favreau's in it.
Mm-hmm. Director was Howard Deutsch, who I think is the guy that did Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. It is probably not a real good movie if you want to put it in that category, but I think it's funny, and it gets the job done for a 90s comedy.
Do they use The Replacements, the band, for anything in the movie?
I don't believe they do.
Ah, that's a bummer. See, I get The Replacements confused with, what are the other comedy football movies? There was the one with Spade and John Heder.
No, that was a baseball movie.
Oh, it was?
That was like a softball movie.
I know they redid The Longest Yard.
Longest Yard with
I feel like they were like early
to
Necessary Roughness.
Necessary Roughness, which...
But that was 80s, right?
It's like late 80s, early 90s. Because that was Quantum Leap guy.
Scott Bakula.
Yeah, Scott Bakula.
1991.
Sinbad.
Sinbad. Yeah. And
then
Kathy
you got
Ireland.
The Program, which wasn't a comedy.
That was I Don't Want Your Life.
No, that was
Varsity Blues.
No, Varsity Blues, and then there's Friday Night Lights. No, The Program was the one that was probably 92 or 93.
Is that the one where people are lying in the road and they died because they were... It was like an early TikTok challenge, but before The Program, 93. Okay, that was Jimmy Caan in that movie.
Mm-hmm. And then you had Any Given Sunday.
Oh, right.
With
Al Pacino.
Football is a game of inches.
Hoo-ah! Yeah, well, anyway, okay. But no
had Jesse Spano
music
in it as a prostitute.
Who is that?
She was in Showgirls.
Elizabeth Berkley.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So nothing from the band The Replacements in the movie The Replacements.
Not that I know of.
All right.
Not that I remember anyway. But it's it's a feel-good movie.
Yeah.
It has some laughs.
Right.
But like the caller said, probably not a great movie, probably a little dated if you watch it again. But like I said, anytime it's on cable and I'm in a situation where I can't choose anything else, I'll put that movie on.
Sounds like a solid option. I'm trying to think of what my go-to movie would be. Like anytime, I know what my go-to drama movie is, but it's like...
What's that?
Michael Clayton. I've seen Michael Clayton 4 billion times, and I don't know why. It's just perfectly cast, and it's just well done, and it's an original story. It's not like, go-to comedy.
White Chicks.
White Chicks.
Yeah,
of
like
course it is for you.
White Chicks.
I go probably Step Brothers.
I like Step Brothers, but it just didn't scratch me the way it scratched everybody else.
That one. That's a good one.
Go-to comedy. I don't know. I think mine are dopier and further back, like Weird Science.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Is Sister Act 2 considered a comedy?
Depends on who you ask.
Would you consider it a comedy?
I mean, it was supposed to be a comedy.
It's a comedy.
Yeah, what else would it be? It's Whoopi Goldberg in a nun's outfit. What else is it going to be?
A bit of a musical, inspirational.
Still a comedy. A musical comedy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of gospel. You know, Whoopi Goldberg went to the Vatican.
Did you call her Whoopi Goldberg?
Whoopi.
I put
I thought he called her Whoopi
Tommy
Goldberg.
Boy. Tommy Boy's a
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one.
Whoopi Goldberg went to the Vatican and met the Pope, and he personally requested signed copies of the Sister Act. Ain't that crazy?
Hey, do you have any copies of the Sister Act? That would have still been JPJ2, right?
Whatever the current Pope is now.
The current, she recently went.
This is like a couple weeks ago. She talked about it on The View.
Gotcha. The guy from Argentina, Pope Francis.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like when the movie was out.
No, this is just recently.
Yeah.
The most, iconic, one of the most iconic figures in the world wants your movie and wants it signed. That's crazy.
Well, there's a great actor named Bill Duke who's been in a lot of things. If you saw him, you'd probably remember him. He's in Mandy. He's a guy that gives Nicolas Cage his crossbow, and but he's also a director, and he directed Sister Act 2. And he made pretty good money off that.
It's always on not FX, but TNT. I guess TNT's not a thing anymore, but
it's on.
TNT's a thing.
It's a thing.
Is
Yeah.
that still a thing?
Trust me, I know. When I'm clicking around my Hulu Live, hashtag not an ad, I'll see it.
yeah, that's one of the, whenever I'm at my mom's house, because she has cable, regular cable, and if I'm clicking through, I'm like, oh, Sister Act 2 is on. Bam, I know what I'm watching. Always go to it.
Hardball with Keanu Reeves. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, that is not a comedy.
Is it? No, but isn't that when he's like a drunk who has to coach a little league team or something?
Yes. That's a bait and switch movie right there, because it starts off as like, oh, this is a Mighty Ducks type thing, and then the cute kid gets killed. Spoiler alert. I watched
the cute kid. What is it, like a DUI movie or
no? He has to coach kids in the hood, and they got this big game, and there's this little kid, and he's not the right age, and so they're like, oh no, he can play, and he has this big moment, but then after the game he goes home and they get shot in like drive-by gang fire,
like a Boys in the Hood type thing.
Yeah. And I was watching that movie on my flight back from Los Angeles the first time I went there in like 2001. Everyone was crying. Because that was
this was before
when they were showing you got one movie.
Right.
And because nobody, because it's such a lighthearted kind of.
No one expected it.
Yeah, it's like the one kid's like, oh, I can't pitch unless I'm listening to Biggie. So he's like, I love it when they call me Big Papa.
Yeah.
And so he's doing his cute little dance on the pitcher's mound. And then out of nowhere, they kill the little kid. And it is gut-wrenching.
Wow. They just started the busting out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Benchwarmers was that Spade one.
Benchwarmers and Rob Schneider. Yeah.
Well, a lot of guys are telling me that Gladiator is their go-to. And I saw that in the theater and never saw it again. It's fine, but I don't.
I really love Troy.
Yeah, because you like naked Brad Pitt and Orlando, whoever's in that, Orlando Bloom,
It still
Eric
was
Bana.
a good movie. It's a long movie, so if I got time to kill, I know if I have 3 hours, I can watch it all the way through.
But you probably
my
also know.
drama's Departed. I love The Departed.
Departed's great too. You probably know exactly where
Are you a cop?
You know exactly where the timestamps are in Troy, probably.
Where
Mushroom stamps are.
Where it shows Brad Pitt's butt and Orlando Bloom's pretty much, you almost see his penis. Like
there you go.
Like you literally see like the V down to the base almost. and I think that's all there is. I think there's only those two. Oh no, there's a couple spots where Brad Pitt was just like a ladies' man in that movie. He was always naked.
Well, he's Achilles, right?
He's Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But to think they had the two biggest Hollywood heartthrobs at that time, Brad Pitt and Orlando Bloom in one movie.
Well, and that was when they were still trying to make Eric Bana a thing too. He was kind of a big deal. They made him the Hulk, and
Who's Eric Bana?
he was the other main dude in Troy.
Oh, the Paris's brother.
He was Hector.
Hector.
Yeah, he was like,
Paris's brother.
And Achilles was supposed to be like, remember they bring out that big dude and Achilles jumps at him and stabs him in the,
in the shoulder. Yeah.
In the shoulder.
Yeah. Like he stabs him through the shoulder into his heart, right? That's what he did.
I don't remember that part because I was, probably.
He was focused on the mushroom cap.
Abs, yeah.
Whatever.
There was no mushroom cap. Leave that alone.
All right, I don't know.
Just joking.
But I didn't
know if there was a print or something.
I didn't see Troy, but I thought I remembered at the time that they thought it was a bomb, but it made like $500 million. So I don't know what they were talking about.
But there was a lot. So there was
because it cost so much to make, probably.
Probably, and there was like 3 separate movies that all came out together. It was Gladiator, Alexander the Great, which I think also had Brad Pitt, right?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I don't remember that.
Well, Gladiator was like 2000 or like 99. Troy was like 2004, 2005.
Okay.
Alexander was Colin Farrell and Angelina Jolie.
Okay, yeah. I feel like
Britney Spears said that she banged Colin Farrell.
I saw that in the book. Yeah. But he was like her rebound guy or something, Colin Farrell.
I will say, I put up a poll on my Instagram, and Jada is getting stomped. Like, it's like 300 votes to like 3 votes. Because I put who
because nobody wants to read Jada's book because everybody already is tired of Jada. Britney Spears has got real tea to serve. If
Josh Johnson has got a great Josh Johnson has got, he posts a lot of stand-up clips. Yeah, and he's got a funny bit on the whole Jada book. He's like,
great.
I have never Googled them, and I know more about those two than I ever thought I would know.
I saw a tweet today that was something like, I will pay these reporters to stop asking her questions.
Yeah, he goes, I think Tupac leaned into the bullet just to get away from Jada.
Wow.
Because he knew what he was in for with her. She just would not shut up. But you can't criticize her because then you're a misogynist and you don't know her story. You don't know her truth. But at some point, I mean, clearly, I think whatever you think of that situation, you have to at least conclude those two have a bond that no one else can see or break or understand. Because here, this woman's like, we've been separated for a long time. Tupac was my soulmate, And Will's like, I will always love you. I mean, so, and Will Smith's first wife was Foxy.
Yeah. I think her name was Cherie. I know because she was on Hollywood X's, another wives show.
All right.
Basketball ladies.
It was Hollywood X's. She was on there with Eddie Murphy's wife, and a bunch of other people.
Alan, my go-to comedy is Precious. Based on the novel Push by Sapphire?
Bro, that's not a comedy. With Monique.
And Mariah Carey, right? Yeah. All stripped down?
Yeah.
Poundcake needs to create a movie ranking website called You Almost See His Penis. Like Mr. Skin shows you like where all the naked ladies are. You should be...
Mr. Skin shows dudes too.
Yeah, but people aren't going there for dudes. I mean, I think they just recently probably bowed to some kind of pressure from gay guys. But for 25 years, yeah, it is. A buddy of mine does like affiliate relations for him, and he's always hitting me up. Hey, want to have Mr. Skin on? I'm like, Mr. Skin? This guy was doing radio in like 95. I'm like, no, I don't want to have Mr. Skin on. To tell me what? Everybody knows about the website now.
But I think that's out. I think that website would be outdated. Not Mr. Skin, but like almostsawhispenis.com, because now we're in a period where it's okay. Men are going full frontal, and I love it because growing up, you didn't see any full frontal. It was always man butt. It was man butt this, man butt that. Never saw any, not even any side cap or anything. But people, these men just feel so I don't know what the word
liberated?
is. Liberated to go full frontal, and I applaud that. They're not even like, they don't even have a chub or anything. I'm like, wow.
Have you watched Shame yet? I think I've told you a couple of times to watch Shame.
What is it on again?
I don't know, but it's streaming. It's Michael Fassbender, and this dude's got a pipe.
Well, I've seen his before, though. I think that's probably why.
Okay.
Because he is known to having like a big one, there's probably a bunch of movies that he's gone full frontal in.
It's on Amazon Prime. You'll have to pay $4, but it's on.
Oh, it's on Amazon. I have Amazon Prime, but it's not free on Amazon Prime?
No.
I mean, I'm sure you can find the screen caps.
It's $4.
Well, it's not my.
So that's
Amazon
like
Prime.
a quarter an inch.
Okay.
That's just a sad movie, though. It's just like he's a sex addict and his whole life comes crumbling down around him. And
I don't even want. That's the thing. I'm not even like a size queen. I don't even want something that big. It's nice to look at, but I don't want them like that. Requires a lot.
You fairy.
Ouch. Just ouch.
Thanks for sharing.
I want to be sore all the time.
From the day of this message will get cancer in the butthole. It'll burn and burn and burn.
Bill, this feels like the perfect
Yeah.
time to start the weekend.
Everybody, have a drink, have a drink, have a drink on me. Everybody have a drink on me. Hey, hey, everybody drink on me. Brother Leslie, how?
All right, we start the weekend around here officially with the Bill Squire Friday Get Down in honor of the late, great Murray Saul here at WMMS. Take it away, William.
It's Friday. You gotta get down on Friday. Pretend it's 1998. Go to MrSkin.com. Check out some naked ladies or dudes if that's your thing. Full frontal, full frontal, full frontal. It's Friday.
Well done. That was
Always on a
Thank you,
milestone.
thank you.
all right.
I've been doing that singing thing, so I feel like it's helping. The singing
Hey,
app, yeah.
go and do likewise, gents. The weekend is now officially underway there with the